Lin said abruptly. Why should they want to disturb the situation? He rose and stood staring at a wall map of the world, split into two regions with faint edgings of color. An irregular portion on the left of the map was edged in a mild green. A smaller but just as irregular portion on the right of the map was bordered in a washed-out pink. We and they. The map hadn't changed much in a century. The loss of Formosa and the gain of East Germany some 80 years before had been the last territorial switch of importance. There had been another change, though, that was significant enough, and that was in the colors. 2 generations before, their territory had been a brooding, bloody red, ours a pure and undefiled white. Now there was a neutrality about the colors. Lin had seen their maps, and it was the same on their side. They wouldn't do it, he said. They are doing it, said Breckenridge, and you had better accustom yourself to the fact. Of course, sir, I realize that it isn't pleasant to think that they may be that far ahead of us in robotics. His eyes remained as guileless as ever, but the hidden knife edges of the words plunged deep, and Lin quivered at the impact. Of course, that would account for why the chief of robotics learned of this so late, and through a security officer at that. He had lost caste in the eyes of the government. If robotics had really failed in the struggle, Lin could expect no political mercy. Lin said wearily, Even if what you say is true, they're not far ahead of us. We could build humanoid robots. Have we, sir? Yes. As a matter of fact, we have built a few models for experimental purposes. They were doing so 10 years ago. They've made 10 years' progress since. Lin was disturbed. He wondered if his incredulity concerning the whole business were really the result of wounded pride and fear for his job and reputation. He was embarrassed by the possibility that this might be so, and yet he was forced into defense.